What is up, guys? This is Vershonc back here with another video. The time to regain your power is now. Before we jump into today's video, make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit the post bell notification to get a notification for my upcoming videos. Now, today I wanted to talk about something that will give you a lot of clarity, that will open up your mind so that you get a better understanding of how this reality works, so that it's a lot easier for you to bring your dreams into fruition, or to manifest your desires, to manifest the things that you want, right? So this video is about how the universe brings your manifestation to pass, all right? So in other words, we're talking about the bridge of incidents. For those of you that know Neville Goddard, bridge of incidents is that the events taking place in between, before the moment, the ending result, between that, the events that's taking place in between of you reaching that final destination, if that makes sense. So hope that makes sense. But anyways, I wanted to talk more about that. So what you have to understand is that you may be in a position right now, right? And you made a decision that you want to manifest this, you want to bring this desire into your reality. But what you have to realize is that the universe will start taking things away, all of the junk that's blocking you from getting that thing. So in other words, you're going to see it as a bad thing. Like, why is this happening to me? Why is this not working? Or why am I losing this friend? Or why did I lose this job? All of these things, right? It seems like terrible, but what's happening is that the universe is removing these things out of your life so that you can end up getting that thing that you desire. And this is something I really had to actually digest, to really understand. So this should really help you out. And that's why I say you can't be so reactive to things that turn out that seem bad or that seem good. You have to stay in a balanced state, because the truth is you don't know what will happen later, the outcome afterwards, or the things that will take place in the future. You really don't. So you losing that friend could have been a lot of dead weight, a lot of things that was holding you back from getting that thing that you've always wanted. You see that? So that's what the universe does. This is part of the way it brings your manifestation to pass. It take away all the things that you think that's good for you, but in actuality, it's not good for you. It's taking away that junk so that it can free you up, to free your the lane for you to go after and get that thing that you want. So that's the first thing. So that's how bridge of incidents works. The events taking place in between. Things will happen where it seems bad, but it's not bad. We call it bad. Remember, there's no such thing as good and bad. It just is. So it seems negative. I'll say negative. It seems like a negative situation. Like, this is the most horrible thing that could have ever happened to me. But now you see later, once you got that thing that you desire, you're saying, wow, that was actually the best thing that could have happened to me. You really have to understand that. And if you understand it will make it a lot easier for you to get the thing that you desire. Because whenever you feed into something, whenever you start complaining that, oh, why did this happen? The universe said, you know what? It shows you really don't want it, so you're not going to get it. Sacrifices will have to be made, but don't look at it as in a bad way, though, if that makes sense when I say sacrifice. So sacrifice is like a negative term per se, but I wouldn't say sacrifice. I would say you will have to remove some things that are not serving you, that you think that's serving you, so that you can get that thing that you want. Especially when it comes to things that you find you really dreams that you want to attain that most people don't go after. Famous musician, an entrepreneur, things like that. Another thing that's what you have to understand, how the universe will bring your manifestation to pass, is that you'll go through a lot of failure, right? You'll go through failure over and over and over, to a point you feel like giving up at times. You're like, what the hell's the point of me doing this? At this point, I just want to quit, because you don't see the improvement. But guess what? Remember what I said, that's your ego tricking you. You have to see beyond the physical that's happening, beyond what these two eyes can see. Remember, there's a spectrum that you can't see, the invisible. The invisible, in actuality, you are improving. You just may not see it yet in this physical, but little do you know, you're actually moving closer to that thing that you desire. So you have to understand that. Look beyond the illusion. Look beyond this physical. Keep holding that dream keep seeing yourself with it, and then watch it take place how it's supposed to and watch you attain it. It's really that simple. And once you understand this, you'll start to, it makes it a lot easier for you to go through these so-called challenges, obstacles. And that being said, you'll have to go through a lot of that as well. Challenges and obstacles. Losing that job, that friend, you know, that car that just got towed away from you, and, you know, losing, like, you see now it's gonna put you in a better position. You're going to move towards a better direction to get the thing that you want. So that being said, that's how it works. It's never a smooth route, and people don't really talk too much about this, that it's not just smooth. And people have the idea, but the truth is, the reality, like how this reality works, things will start to shift in ways that you can't even understand. And then you will see later on, it was actually in your best interest. It was actually the best thing that could have happened for you. So that being said, I know I spoke a lot here. I know I said it pretty fast, but if anything, rewatch this video so you can really digest this information, so you get a better understanding of what I'm really talking about. So that's how the bridge of incidents work. That's how the universe bring your manifestation to pass, through taking away stuff that do not serve you, that you think that's serving you, through failures. And to a point, when you're going to fail sometimes, like, it's so funny, the illusion is so strong that you think that, in fact, you're doing the wrong thing. You're doing the wrong thing, but you're not doing the wrong thing. So failure, challenges, and that's what makes everything worth it, fun at the end of the day. Imagine everything handed to you on a silver platter. How would you enjoy that? You know, you'll be bored. You will be like, this was the worst thing ever. Like, this was such a boring, even movies, you want to see the action take place, right? The action's going to take place in your life when you're trying to bring your desires, like, to pass, when you're trying to bring your dreams into fruition. And then once you have it, you're going to be like, this is so freaking amazing. Like, I actually have it now after all this BS that I had to go through. You see that? So really understand what I'm saying here. Really understand this, because that's how it works. That's how the frequencies, remember, it takes time to move into a different frequency. So when you're trying to move, let's say you had the mentality that you had to do minimum wage, but now you have a new mentality that, you know what, I can become my own boss, an entrepreneur. Now when you're moving into that frequency, a lot of shit is going to happen, and you're going to be like, damn, this is so terrible, but you're on your way there. Have faith. No matter what's happening around you, you have to hold your vision and keep going after it. Plain and simple. But that being said, I hope this really helps people. This really helped people out. And again, if this really resonates with you, smash that like button. I know this will resonate with a lot of people, because this is something I haven't gone too much in depth with in a while. I think I did in the past, but not as much as I did in this video. But that being said, that's pretty much it. That's the message, guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. I'm out.